Okay, I'm just gonna let this rip. I'm not gonna do any editing. If this goes up, this just goes up. We're just chilling. So honestly, just sit back, relax, and welcome to. I guess this is a red talk now. Isn't really gonna be anything in the background because why not? You could just listen to it. Honestly, at this point, just listen to it. There's really nothing else going on, or at least I'm gonna try not to like pull up something and do something while I'm talking, even though it would be effective. I'm just bad at talking, so it's not really even gonna help. This is probably gonna be mostly my instant or bad rant, or I view myself in playing Smash for it's been over 4 years with Ultimate. Honestly, it's a very fun game. I like it. I don't like losing, but that's not something you really would tell. I kind of hide that a lot, mainly because I don't. Only times I really do it is probably around Garnet, because I'm facing Bayonetta and Bayonetta. Oh God, that's another. That's another. Oh God. Um, I would say I'm decent at the game. Not not the best, not the worst. I could beat some when they're more newish, or they just catch lacking, just lacking in some or matchup experience, which is funny because I don't like Incineroar Ditto, mainly because one, I don't know what they're doing, two, I don't go for reads, three, everything I go for is legit just something that comes out of my mind. I'm just like, I press one button, I get and then I get something off of that one button. Or at least when I try to read, I always go for. So, like, most of my reads, if I've ever done it, it's either me actually just reading you, or something funny happened, or three, I just saw it in slow motion. I was like, huh, I can really just do this now, huh? Which I guess most people can say. Uh, but when I do it, I'm guessing it quote unquote online, lol. Well, for me, I don't feel any lag, so it's not like I can notice it. I generally do not notice lag. Like it's just like my brain is adjusted. So like every parry I've gotten, relatively never really timed. Like, I can time a parry, but it's really hard to time a parry, and I don't think it's really has anything to do with lag. I don't know, it's just really hard for me to time stuff because I try to time revenges all the time. Just be like, oh, they're gonna run at me and hit me right here. I'm gonna hit that right here. And this is like me playing in Incineroar because I play three characters. I think at most I play three characters, but at best I play a lot more. Like Incineroar is the axis that I'm going with, and most Incineroars you're gonna branch out differently. I think I've branched out the differentest, but there is a few benefactors of branching out that are weird. Like sometimes I just play the matchup how the matchup is, and that's a weird concept to get between. But sometimes I can just go even with someone because the matchup is kind of just that linear. Like, there was this one person I played on YE server. It was the mod, Salmon Man. Hey, shoutouts to Salmon Man. But his Rob, he was really good. And he did a lot of the zero. Well, he did one. No, he zero to death me like a few times at ledge. And honestly, that whole time, and afterwards, after a while, actually, I noticed I'm kind of just playing the matchup how the matchup is, which is funny, which is not something you would kind of guess, but it's just how it worked. Is either I get the last hit interaction, and I also have then like for my for me in particular, the way how I play, I'd say I played the matchup how the matchup was, plus the extended part of me being me, which my style is different from every other Incineroar style, which is funny because if you look at any of my clips towards J, let's say someone like Sky J, or some Incineroar, or just a random one, there is sometimes I'm like, yo, he could have done blank, or he could have done air here, up air here. Like, he doesn't always have to do this. And then he does the random ready option. I'm like, never mind, you right. Right? This character just bad. No? Well, not actually. I don't view Incineroar as the bad. I don't view him as a good or a bad character. He's just cat, honestly. That's just how I rank Incineroar. I honestly, when I rank the tier list, how I view characters that were just like I put very broken, and yeah, we know they're broken. They're definitely broken. I didn't put Incineroar on there at all because I don't know. It's more like I play the character, but I never play Incineroars. So it's like I don't know what this character really does from besides watching like tournaments, and that didn't even start until like Waddy or Peanuts started playing. So I heard about the Little Mac going to tournaments, and I was like, nutty, and so that is kind of like one benefactor, like seeing Peanut or just Waddy play, and I think that would really get on me even watching them, because I would just watch him just to root for Waddy, which is funny because he's a Rob player and I hate Rob. Rob, and like sometimes you give exceptions to people about Rob. We don't hate the person, we hate Rob or the character, like Game and Watch, which is kind of like if I give A1 a pass, I give any Rob player Game and Watch, like any character that's stupid annoying really a pass, but that pass really only affects if you know them well, or at least know them a little. Like that at least takes some of the blood off your hands. And then sometimes it's just stupid. You know? When I said I'm decent, I remember a few times people saying, yo, I'm better than you, and then I destroyed them for a game. And made them eat their words. Let's see, that's happened to 3 people now? 3. Yeah, I can name all 3, but I'm not. Not. And that's kind of funny, because you wouldn't suspect the Incineroar player randomly do it, but I lose consistently. It's honestly weird. You don't, and honestly, I kind of take it as an insult, saying, yeah, I'm better than you. Oh, okay, buddy. Automatically beats the game. Like, there's games where I just randomly pop off, and then there's games where I just do nothing. So I literally do nothing, or it's just bad. Like, one person on JStream, he came in. Oh, wait, there's like 2 of these circumstances where it's like, I truly did not know nothing how to deal with it. It was the Captain Falcon that came on JStream, and he started saucing us up, and that's the one where we stayed up for a long time. And then there's the one where there was the Ness player, and I did not know how to like deal with Ness, and that's more of a I don't know how to read people. Because PK Fire should be like a readable thing, and Incineroar has options against PK Fire, but then the whole PK Rocket, or when you use up B, it was Ness, and then you hit it back at Ness to recover like that. Basically that part kills Incineroar early, so honestly, it's probably just makes it more of a losing matchup against most people. I feel like I do decent. I'd say against most of my friends, I do decent. Like, let's say if I'm going up against Garnet, if I'm up against his Peach, I'll probably, it's a little more like a 50-50 who will win. I played his Pichu, I think, the other day, and he has somewhat of a Pichu, except the thing was just spamming moves. And if I'm getting revenges is like consistently in one game, there's something wrong with your playing style right there. Right there. There's something wrong there. Of course, I could do that at any time with most characters, but when I'm playing Garnet, it's hard to get revenges. It's probably a lot more easy. Looks, I just don't go for them. It's just something I don't really like. I honestly don't like using a Alolan Whip a lot. Um, Cross Chop or up B, or probably should just be saying the regular name of the move in Center Heart, but Alolan Whip side B, up B Cross Chop, neutral B Darkest Lariat, and then down B Revenge, which everyone should know, which is basically a stupid move. Just don't be spamming on him. Like, don't spam on Incineroar. It's like your one option. We did like this best of three, and now he's going. And then at the games after we no. So when I went against his Pichu, it's like if I beat your Incineroar or Pichu, I'm picking a Pichu. And then we were so close. I was so close to winning the first game. And then guess what happened? Guess what Reddy did? He messed up on his side B with Revenge on it. And I died for it. I died for a later interaction of Forward Smash. I was like, no, best of three. Emergency best of three. And then I beat him in the best of three. I took the next two games. And I was like, you know what, Garnet, just because it's you, I'll go to the best of five. Which is funny because I probably shouldn't be bragging. I did win the best of five, by the way. He took a game, and I was kind of like messing with him. And I was getting to like during this whole point, I think I was starting to feel like my controller is falling out of my hands. I guess it's a weird concept, but like when I'm weak, I feel like I cannot just like I can move probably just fine. It's more like my buttons feel weird, my hands feel weird, I feel weird. It's just like when you're staying up all night playing Smash, and you're in this moment where you're both scared, or you're both playing scaredy cat like you're kind of like camping at each other, like you move, no, you move, no, you move. It's kind of what ends up happening when I camp out Soda's Diddy. But honestly, in most cases against his Diddy, I do honestly weller than probably most people. I don't know. That might just be an Incineroar thing, or it might just be my type of style is just good against his Diddy or something. I mean, most of the time I don't win, but at the same time, it's not like I don't take games. I have taken games. I've taken stocks. I've cheesed them. Hit back to like Guidance Pichu. It wasn't bad, but he was just spamming a lot of the moves, so I got a lot of revenges here and there, and he was dying early, and like if I noticed he was going to 100%, as soon as I saw the first up throw kill, in most situations I either wanted an up throw, and then games after he beat me, but the thing is he swapped to so what ended up happening is he swapped to Bayo, won a game, and then like and then it's like you know, if I beat you, I'm maining Pichu Pichu for the win. He did win that game, that last game, or a few last of the end games. But that wasn't what happened. I was at the best of three. Like after the emergency best of three, I took you to a game 5 afterwards, and you lost that one. There's nothing after a game 5 normally, except reset. But you swapped the bales, so like, it's kind of, this is kind of like bragging in a way. It's kind of like taking an achievement. What I think I do well in. So, honestly, I don't know. Because, like, when I play in Sonora, I play to either. Well, normally when I play the game, I play to hit you, which is the main point of the game. You want to get a hit, and you want to keep on hitting. You want to rack up damage, enough damage to get a KO, or at least to a situation where you get a KO. And then, and take normally how many stops there are, take as long as it is, and win. Basically, that's the point of the game. I mean, that's the end goal of at least one game, which kind of makes it a lot very replayable. Because it's not like you're gonna go up against the same person or the same style or something will change, change. And so I think probably what I should be the most proud of is the fact I don't like. I probably get more angry than people would think. You just probably don't notice it because I'm like, it's more like I'm bottling it up, probably. I don't know. Like, there's times I do get angry, but I don't show it. But like I said before, I only show it kind of around guy. He's Bayonetta. Bayonetta's stupid. I hate her. She's top 5. And before we take that context, yes, I say Bayonetta top 5, but honestly, I would say 11. Yeah, 11. And the character before her is Ter. No, the character at so like 11. 12 would be Terry. I forgot who I put above Bayonetta. Which top 2 was obviously Pikachu, Joker. I don't put Pyramithra before. That's just a me thing. It's mainly because the way how Pyramithra, how the moves like clank in my brain does not really compute. Even though Pyramithra is winning, it's probably more of most people don't know what to do. And I don't think a lot of people do know what to do, even though you could win. It's probably a lot more easier than we're all thinking. Of course, edge guarding is one. You could technically go out on a brawl spree. Like, Mithra's light. Pyra. Like, honestly, in my opinion, Pyra's the scarier one. Mithra's just a combo one. Of course, Mithra can kill, but it's. You still gotta get high percent. Pyra could probably kill you at 30 with the right read or something. So like it's just like most cases Mithra better, Mithra best character in the game, Mithra this, Mithra that. But I think it's more like a mix of both. The thing that really puts characters together is really both of them, because Pyra is this one that you just want to be extremely careful with. Mithra, you're probably not. You're probably more lenient on being careful. It's not like you're like careful, but you're not scared until like you get to very high percents, which then her moves just basically auto kill you at that point. But that's if you're not hitting the kill move. If you're not hitting the kill move, it's basically like Sheik, except Sheik can have a confirm, and what Mithra confirm has been found yet. And in most situations, it's normally a read. Normally, it's just people getting a read, or just an offstage interaction for Mithra, or just a random forward smash or up smash. But that's only if they touch your shield or something, or forward smash. Sometimes a ledge 2-frame. You know. Like honestly, I'm very underestimating her. Underestimating the character. And that's probably just the way how I'm thinking the moves just don't really. It's just honestly just cheap forward air, the spinny nair for all two for both of them. That's literally what their aerials are, and I probably think aerials do more, which I guess I now should go into like habit since I'm talking about aerials anyway. Uh, when I played Smash, I noticed. Oh, of course, there's also the jumping habit, which Soda pointed out. I do those random. Yep, I'm jumping, I'm jumping, I'm jumping, I'm jumping, and then you hit me, and then I go on stage, and oh, I don't have a jump. Oh God, I can't make it back because I'm in Incineroar. Yay, because he can't recover in some spots, or you just have to be patient enough, or I'm just not doing it right. And I'm thinking about how to do it, and it honestly might just still be bad in that situation because if you're put into that situation, you're probably like as much in lag as two of the aerials, two of the specials are, which I'm thinking of Darkest Laria and Alolan Whip or Neutral B, the side B. They have a lot of lag. I don't have a jump anyway. I'm probably dead. And it's not like I can air dodge because I air dodge absolutely so much lag. There's so much lag. And yeah, the jumping thing. I also have a shield reset point, which always gets testified by grab. I notice I keep on getting grabbed for my shield for that habit, but it's more like it's a tech thing. Like when you tech, I immediately shield afterwards. Mainly because it's like a reset point for me. Like I reset my body, or I reset my character by pressing that shield, and most of those times when I do press that shield, I get grabbed for it. Ah, ah, which is painful. Um, Another thing, I got Garnet to give me what he thinks about my playing style, and then but beforehand I had Soda tell me. Soda basically say I more or less focus more on the aerial parts, and then here and there I'll swap up a habit. Like I will completely stop for a little bit, and then put it back in, and then like the weight of Incineroar kind of just helps me use my playing style because of his weight is so odd. Like Incineroar is the super heavy. Like Incineroar is a super heavyweight, sixth to seventh heaviest in the game, next to Charizard. Under him is Kazuya, and that has a lot to say. And it's not much of a weight difference between Bowser and Incineroar. It's more like 116 compared to 134, which is somewhat of a large difference, somewhat not. Actually, that could have been 136. Numbers, lol. But basically the swapping of how I play in certain places, which then I think afterwards I played Mega, and then I played 2 games of Incineroar, and then I went Cloud for like 9 more games. It took me all the way to the 9th game before I took a win, which I got on a read, which wasn't even really a read. It's more like, my brain kind of just slowed down for a second. Oh wait, I need Force Smash here. I'm just gonna hold Force Smash here. And I got it because he jumped in. I don't. And he said, "Wow, the one time I be lazy, you would think you get a read." Ha, very funny. And then my Switch overheated, which is it's something my Switch does. It's nothing I can really deal with. It's something that happens. I can't deal with it. It's fine. It's not like it's gonna kill me. But swapping up the habits, like I can somewhat see it, and then I somewhat can't. And then Garnet said repetitive. Like I do the same things over and over again. And then the next thing he said was, well, if it works, it works. But like I think that really happened was around the same time. Um, I remember that one time I played. His name is First Star now, but it used to be Palos, and I normally just went for the down throw fair, and he DI'd it, and I barely swap it up because that's just the one I go for. She DI, depending on the way I grab you, you DI out, you DI away from Incineroar, which is that's how you get the away one. But this is also character dependent, which is weird because you can't down throw up air Fox. Fox is one of those characters you can't just do, which is weird. So honestly, I just stuck with down throw fair. So I just have a Metroid linear Incineroar. I like that's the reason why when I get a combo in like J or some stupid combo in like Garnet or Soda, they're normally linear. It's barely upwards. I've I think I've kind of diverse from going upwards and linear a little bit. I haven't been doing the upper versions, which normally involve down throw up air, which in most cases you want to go for two, and then a back air, which I honestly took from that one time I got guard. I kind of like dealt a lot of damage to Garnet by doing up air, not up air. I did up throw, up air into back air, and that's what I kind of took it from. It was just me randomly doing that. At least I don't know the reason why I did it, but it hit him and it did really good. That was a lot of damage. It was a lot of damage on top of the fact that it put him into a bad situation to where I got the KO. But this is Reddy we're speaking about, so there really wasn't any plan. It was more like, yeah, I press it. I want to press this button. I want to press that button. I want to press this button. Then I'll press this button and say, hey. And then your brain might say, hey, why do you press this button? I'm like, okay. Bam. And then, so let's speak about the linear ones. Like, I think the most linear, like, some of the linear ones is like, I've done down throw fair into dash attack, which is funny because when I normally do down throw fair, back in the day when I did down throw fair, I went for another grab, and every single time it would not grab them or they spot dodged. I am so mad about spot. I hate spot dodging. It leads me to remembering this one game I had against Soda. It was he was playing Mario, and afterwards, after that one game, this game I won, he proceeded to almost get a whole Iron Man off of me, and that kind of enraged me. I was like, I'm a swap it after he got to like Kirby and Fox. I went controller because that's oh no, I don't want you to. And the sad part was he kept on doing it all the way to Ice Climbers, and then he went Cloud. I was like, oh, now I just feel insulted. I just feel insulted, man. And you ain't even doing it. You went to Cloud. Scrub, why? Why you go to Cloud? This is an insult. Come on, man. And I think the only reason why he even swapped the Cloud is because he probably know I would have probably won that game. Cause there's not a lot of people who know how to play Ice Climbers, or at least don't have a good enough, or well, not maybe not have a good enough. most people when they play Ice Climbers, you want to focus on the combos. If you're not really focused on the combos, you probably just need to play neutral really well. Well, it's possible to play them like that, but it's easier to do the combos, which involve desyncing, which involves knowing how to do the desync. It's just complicated, so I guess he swapped the cloud. It kind of made me mad. I was like, why? You do this. Play out the Iron Man. Play out the Iron Man. I think another thing is I've been swapping between single Joy-Con and controller, and I'm kind of like doing it more consistently now. I just know when I have controller, sometimes I can't kill. Like I have a better chance of killing on controller than when I play on Joy-Con, because it's mainly because I can actually input a smash attack because I run smash stick, so I'm just used to it. When I'm doing with Joy-Con, I really only go for up smash. So up smash and down smash are kind of like the easier ones. Forward smash is a little bit weird because that's also your walking, you know. Like you're walking forward, you're walking backwards. If I really am putting a forward smash in a situation, it's probably a misinput. Like it was twice I did it. Like one recently where I did it on Arsene. Someone new. Well, not someone new, but he's newer. He's newer for me. That's probably the best way to put it. Like I knew him for a while now, but I ran up and forward smashed his Octo Slash. Um, and honestly, I felt like I was gonna. I did not mean to do that. I think I went up and tried to dash attack. I just forward smashed him. I got put in this weird situation, and then I got to this point where I was like, "Oh my god, I don't think I'm gonna recover." Oh, I recovered perfectly fine. Like sometimes I'm just like scared out of my bones, and I don't think I'm gonna recover, but somehow I just make it back. It's just funny because like the most fun that I have like it's weird because it's honestly very weirdly poetic that the cat that makes you want to be put in fear. You're the most fun. I did lose this game, by the way. It was Arsene versus me, and he was Joker, and we played all the way to 7 o'clock in the morning, which is stupid. Don't do that. Uh, when I play up for like this long, it was like 7 from like it was like 12 hours. 12 hours of straight up smash. Of course, I went to the bathroom a lot. I did chow down on something at one point during Jay's stream, and then afterwards Jay cut down his stream, and then we were just playing. We were just straight up playing until like 2 or 3, and then I opened up an arena, and I was constantly swapping between Joy-Con and controller, and I think I was playing on Joy-Con, and I was scaring Arsene so much. It got into the point where he could not figure out a way to kill me. I got to 200 and something before he grabbed me and down throwed me. He was at like 100 and something, and I was hitting so many revenges, and that was really funny, honestly. On me, for me, he was like, for him, it was like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'm just a cat, and I just been DIing things really well. Well, it's funny. But sometimes you had the random good DI, and then you had the bad DI. You know, like all those times you randomly DI in most kill moves. Don't DI in and Palutena side me, please. It hurts. It hurts a lot. going back to it, I, I was just scaring him. And the funny part is, he could have punished me so hard and so many times. Because I kept on randomly side being, but he was so scared. He was so scared. I honestly just wanted to win that game. In with East Side B with revenge. That's how stupid it was. It's just funny because I don't actually like spamming side alone with and revenge. This is kind of like Reddy gets the rant. This is funny. It's kind of random smash rants. Oh wait, I went to repetitive to that. Scared him from just straight up talking, huh? I probably could talk about playing solos again. It doesn't matter at this point. You probably remember half of it because you probably would even said of me talking. Lol. But playing solo, uh, like let's say at one point I would do up B's from the ledge, and then in order to notice make him stop shielding at ledge. Let's say I would do a Lolan would get up because up B for Incineroar is weird. Like you can do a lot with that move at ledge, so you can either hit them with the up B at ledge. Basically, you could do pretty much any of your specials at ledge. You can also fair at ledge. You can up air at ledge, and then go down, and then go back up with up B. Uh, I'm also I did. No one knows that I had this. I have this idea in my brain, but I'm thinking about ledge trump up B. It sounds stupid, but for ledge trumping, specifically the way I'm gonna do it is that I want to wait till someone's on the side of the ledge. I ledge trump them. I press back, like towards outwards. I jump. I get to a position where I'm close enough to up B, and then I just want to up B towards the stage. Mainly because when you up B towards the stage, they don't click onto the thing. They normally just clink with the stage, and then they fall off. They fall down, and if they don't really have a recovery that lets them recover from that position, they're doomed. Just like now, I'm thinking about ledge trump up B. There's also ledge trump back air, so like it gives me a reason. That's a mix up. That's definitely a mix up. And not like kill percent or like their Peach. Because Peach is one of those weird characters that has something that can. She could kind of just wait there. Like let's say I was doing it against Sora, I could get damage off of it. It's something where I can get damage, and if they die at like 30, okay, they just died at 30. That's fine. Fine, you know. But playing solo honestly, like at ledge, it's normally I either will spam the same get up because you're not punishing it, or it's just good. And in that situation, I just feel like it's working. And then sometimes I'll keep on doing it. And then sometimes I'll mix it up. You need it. And honestly, mixing up your timings. Like Mars has been saying that for a while. Like instead of just doing the option, just mix up the timing of the option. Like that also plays into a benefactor, which also puts more of a mind game into it. If you also you could. So let's think of ways how the ledge. How I could technically do it is I got all my special moves, even revenge, which is funny because you wouldn't think revenge would probably be a good one, but unless they're just gonna wait long enough to where they're gonna grab me, you probably will just swing a move, and if I'm doing it perfectly, the perfect one, and I might get I think it's called in slot revenge. I call it inverse. and it's the part of revenge where you're moving, and it's like a frame three. You have to hit it on frame three of revenge. Then I go either forward or backwards. I can either go forward. It's kind of like bullet, and then hit him. Let's say with a nair, or maybe I can get into a situation where I can up smash, because up smash also hits behind or forward. Its hitbox is up smash is stupid. It's from behind, and that's something you would probably want to like a character like Mewtwo, where he has a thing at ledge. I could just always be looking from behind, and he really can't use that option. He can push me with it. He can push me with what is it called? It's disable, right? It's definitely disable or down B. Down B if you want something a little bit more technical. Like he disables that ledge. One point it did save me. It saved me, and it was against his Mewtwo streamer, who I think he plays 4 characters right now, maybe 5. So it was Mewtwo, Link. So I think he, if I remember correctly, Mewtwo main. I think he technically kind of co-mains Bowser, at least his Bowser is at the same level as Mewtwo. Wolf, Link. Yeah, that's just 4 characters. Yeah, and his name is Zygardian. He's cool. He's a cool guy. Cool guy. And it was, and then that one stream, I literally I did a weird reverse up smash, and it's like, wow, that reverse up smash. This is the reason why you did not die. It's actually stupid. It's like that's the thing against like Mewtwo or the character that can abuse you from the front. You can just hit him from the back. What up smash? Of course, you could also do it with like down smash and forward smash is an obvious, but up smash kills earlier. It kills earlier. It's really hard. You can't really DI it. Kills at 100. You could ledge trump with it. Like you can down tilt up smash, down tilt forward smash. Like in Sonora, he's decent. He's decent at what he does. I haven't done down tilt up smash in a while. It's most of the people who are telling me, "Hey, Reddy, why don't you just down tilt up smash? You want to know something? You get out of percent range." And if I'm on Joy-Con, how am I gonna do this? And I don't always think of it, man. Leave me alone. Sometimes I do take a ritual, like that one clip where Jay was like, "Man, it's he could have just down tilt up smash. He had to do the whole ritual." Yeah, sometimes I do have to be doing that ritual. And it was really only, I think it was just Jay and Garnet who said something about this. And for Jay, I don't remember the video, but I remember it was from one of the VODs I used from his stream. And then for Garnet, it was day 1 Sora. Because I down tilt up smashed him at 60 and he died. Oh my god. I hit him with down tilt at 60 and then I up smashed, he died. It's like, what? Huh? And just a reminder, when Sora got buffed and Sonora got buffed, but his up smash didn't get buffed. That is a lot to say, huh? This character has random kill power and I still can't kill. I'm Sheik. I'm the Sheik meme, guys. Whoa. And I think I'm gonna end it on one more note. Going back to playing style, because I was thinking about this for a while, and I had just been having it in my mind. When I got Garnet's opinion about my playing style, he said repetitive, and if it's repetitive, I know I can tell you honestly exactly what it is, and either one is playing the matchup how I think the matchup should be playing, which is weird because in most situations you wouldn't want to do the things I'm doing. But I notice sometimes if I play long enough and I'm doing just that same thing over and over again, as in Cineroar, it's because I actually you put me in this like weird lock. This has happened to me a few times, and I noticed it after. I think there was this one time when Toto was just playing one character over and over and over again, and then he's finally swapped, and then and my brain started to click more, and I was like, huh, why in the world was I not doing this? Or, what? Yeah, it's because y'all can put me into this lock like phase. I'm just locked into these options. I will not pop out a different option, and it's just it's like the like I said earlier, the Salmon Man game where I was just even with him because of the fact of I was just playing the and matchup as to how it felt at that point. Uh, the way how I was playing against Garnet or normally it just felt repetitive. No, this was yesterday. Yeah, this was yesterday when I asked them this. It's like, huh, repetitive. I mean, it makes sense because I go for down throw fair, but I think I've already said this. In Cineroar's down throw into up air isn't a thing on certain characters, and there's probably percent differences. Or wait, it's like weight. There's a lot of factors to it, so I just go for fair. I honestly just go for fair because fair is the thing that you're most likely gonna hit, besides DIing out. But me knowing that probably, if you do look at this video and I notice you DIing out, I mean you watched the video, you watched it. So what am I gonna do? You already watched the video. You already know. I know the DI for that. You already know what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna run up, and if it's on ledge, I'm gonna run up, uh, down throw you, down air into up B. Screw you, screw you. You deserved it at that point. Stop listening to me. It don't matter. He grabs you at zero at the ledge. He down throws you. It don't matter the way he DIs. You DI? I could go for uppy. What is wrong with you? You DI in? I read that. You DI to uppy. If I watch you enough, it's oh my god, it's not grabbing you at ledge. It's like it's funny. It's not true because he DI'd so blank. Like just DI out, and then I was like, after it seeing that, I didn't say anything to this person. This is like a random server, and it was this one time I did hit that one clip on somebody. I think besides Soda, because I hit Soda with some stupidity, some down throw. I hit him with down throw down air. I definitely know I hit him with that, and then he proceeds to zero to death me. I did twice. And I'm like, that makes no sense because then don't I just uppy you? So he said you were DI in or DI out. You don't remember what normal incinerators do you? They go for down throw up B. I go for down throw down air. We play different. Different. And if I do it, like what you gonna do? What you gonna say about Cat, buddy? Top 5? Nah, you decided that mistake, not me. This character's stupid. Also, I remember the few times I did try for it, kept on inputting for there. Oh God, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. And those few times I remember doing it, I input it for there. When I meant to input down there, it's so painful. Sometimes your brain. Oh my god, I forgot to even talk about this topic. But don't you ever just get like this feeling to where your brain just click? Like when you're playing, your brain clicks. Clicks. It's like, oh, they're into this situation. Yeah, I can just do this. Your brain just slow mo. Oh wait, they're dead. You know, it's just like they're dead. And, like I did talk about the one read on Mega. Us. What? 50 minutes? What in the world's wrong with me? I guess I could talk for a lot more. I just haven't been paying attention. Honestly, I'll take a sip of water before carrying on. Okay, but does anyone else get like the situation where in your brain it kind of just slows down and you see something and then you're like, yeah, I can go for this here. Yeah, I can definitely go for this here. It's not like it's like in your brain it slows down, or you just notice about it, or you just. I think that's kind of just like the thing top players get, and I think and only times these have this happened to me. It happens a few times. So like last time I played Mega, I did the read with forward smash. Doesn't matter that what you did was lazy. You did it, still did it, and you normally win. I don't think you get room to complain about me reading you once. Once. Also, can we talk about how that man, that boy said, it, I would win one out of 100. Out of 100 games, you would win one, and I would win 99. Whooped him twice. Whooped him twice out of. And, oh yeah, it was like a near stream. It was Jay's near stream. Said, I'll get to 99 wins before you get to 1. And guess what happened? I didn't play Incineroar for like the first 4 games, right? I went Incineroar, he went Terry. I beated him. No, he was still Terry. I went Poet, so what happened was, this is how it started. He went Roy, I went Joker. 2 games, then we both swapped. He went to Terry, I went to Palutena. Then I swapped after X2. I went Incineroar. I beat him that one game. And then after 2 more games, one game I just saw them a few times. And then another game, then he played 2 more games with Terry. And then he swapped to Ganondorf. And weird thing about me is that I don't. It's harder to beat a Ganon if you don't do certain stuff. And so I was just losing with Incineroar against this Ganon. But I think it's 1, I don't play Ganons. 2, I don't go for reads. 3, I don't really try to bully him off stage. Like, there's a lot of optimized stuff I could be doing to get stocks earlier. Like, situations when I played as Roy, up B so Roy's up B is so stupid because one of his up B hitboxes hits above ledge. It could just be mega hitting, doing this perfectly, and it's always hitting above ledge, or it's just how Roy's up B works. And I would either have to shield or revenge, and revenge would probably 2-frame him. But I keep on going for down tilt, and I die. Well, I don't die, but I get knocked back for it, which stupid. I hate Roy up B from ledge. It's a really good move. Honestly, I didn't even know that armor. That's how funny that is. I can't believe that move has armor. Why? Just why? But going back to uh, the whole, I beat him twice. Um, I beat him. No, I beat him 3 times. But the last 2 times I did beat him, he went to Captain Falcon after a few Ganon games, and I stayed on Incineroar, which I don't view that as a good matchup. Um, I think it's one of Incineroar's worst. I know SkyJ beat Fatality, but that's them. Honestly, for some reason, I'm thinking Fatality played the matchup wrong in some parts. It's like you don't have to wait on Cat. Like you don't. Honestly, he's too slow. He's too slow, and you literally have an up air that plays the game for you. In me, like if you have like these really good moves that just kill characters early, Incineroar or any heavy really can struggle, especially if you're juggling them. So like that's what puts like Captain Falcon, Bayo, I say Terry. I think Terry's also one of Incineroar's bad matchups. I guess Roy, I don't know. I I don't know. I think when Ty- Tycho or Witch Blades or Witch, a friend of mine, was playing a lot more Smash, I would say probably not as much of a bad matchup. But I guess same with PT. But PT's weird. I just have not played Soda's PT, and that probably what gets me to the like fact of oh yeah, I don't know this matchup anymore because Soda probably best character is PT, and I will give that to him. And in his second best, honestly, it really should be Diddy, and then I guess Snake or Joker, and then whatever else he plays because that man legit just plays that game. Like it's consistent. It's like Leo consistent, and it's stupid. It's like Leo-ish consistentness, and that's what's funny. Funny, except for some characters, like Bayonetta. Bayonetta Ice Climbers, probably Peach. Peach is more neutral for him. Garnet would be an example of an aggressive Peach. The one on Jerry's stream, that one time Spherical Box. He played defensive. That first stream I played him, and then the second stream he played more attack. He beat me more heavily. Probably because I'm adjusting or something. I don't know. But honestly, I kind of destroyed Peach. It's more of the fact that I play Garnet, which is why it's more like a 50-50. But did I say anything else about Incineroar's bad matchups in my opinion? Because I did swap to that. Also, I don't think Peach kills Incineroar early. Bayo kills Incineroar early. Like if you have a character that kills heavy early, oh my god. You had that one move that kills characters early. Heavier characters do be struggling. And this is coming from the probably there's only 2 Incineroar. There's like how many Incineroars I know? 1. There's like one Ganon I know. No, who also plays Ken. And really that's kind of it for me knowing people who play heavies. And I haven't talked to the Incineroar in a while. I haven't talked to the Ganon in a while. And it more revolves in the fact that I don't play against heavies. because no one really plays a heavy in my friend group, which really puts me as the best heavy player in technically my friend group. But really, that'd probably still be Soda. Or honestly, I I think I also said I don't like the Ditto. But that's because I don't play Incineroars, and my Incineroar is different than others. Like, you probably could tell a vast amount of differences. This playing style between a normal Incineroar and then, like, mine. There's so many that I just don't like that matchup. I don't know what to do against that character. I don't want to go. I wouldn't want to go up against Skyjay. I don't want to go up against Sand. I don't want to. Maybe Void. I would take Void. Maybe the Buzz too. I'd probably take the Buzz. Except I probably won't. I don't know what I would do against the Buzz because my character kind of just has good matchups against them. Except probably Min Min. But I don't. I haven't played Min Mins. I don't play that. I don't play against the character. And then this is where it gets to the whole I don't play against this character thing. You know, it doesn't really fall. It falls between certain characters and not a lot because not everyone plays heavies. No. Another bad matchup I feel for Incineroar or like most heavies is Meta Knight. And it's like the same reason why Captain Falcon, it just feels 10 times worse. Because Falcon really can't edge guard you. Meta Knight can. Meta Knight, what does Meta Knight fish for? He fishes for kills off the top or the side, and he can make it back. Captain Falcon, if he really goes for something, he might make it back. He might. And then Meta Knight, in most cases, will. Of course, feels like you can beat Meta Knight, but it's really hard because how much Meta Knight bullies you. Sora, because I guess Sora is another one of those characters that fits into that archetype really well. You would think I would fear that character as much as I fear Captain Falcon and Meta Knight. No. He's probably more annoying because he's tapping on my shield. But I remembered if he taps on my shield twice, sometimes I could just bully him for it. And Sora's light. He's very light and he's floaty, so like in most cases, I don't know. I don't play enough Soras. Sora's the tell. I think I'm gonna go back into this topic because I know I dropped somewhere in saying this, but have you ever just felt like you picked your spots? Like, there was the games against Mega where he wanted to learn Shulk. He has a decent Shulk. I'd say that. His Shulk is good. His Shulk is good enough. Good enough. And before anyone says Shulk on Wi-Fi, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear the lag stupidity. 5 frames. I don't care. Right now, I'm ready. Do we just know this already? Because he was able to pretty much play almost the same as people would normally play. I don't know the difference between playing from like a wired, well, not wired, but like an in-person thing, and then like playing through online internet connections. It just doesn't phase me. My brain does not compute it. I don't have lag issues. My brain just does not compute this, and this is like funny because my internet used to be worse before, but when it was good, it was still good. Good. it's sometimes better than it is now. It's now, even though it did fail a lot of times, but it's like pairing. You, I don't know how to time it. You could time it hard. It's just hard though. Uh, this point, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but that's fine. Honestly, this is me. What that we're talking about. I forgot that like half of the things I said, and it's not like I have a script or anything. I'm not reading off and nothing. It's just me. It's literally just me talking. This is what a red talk is. Me talking. It's a podcast. It's basically what I do. What I could do every day. I want to start getting into Pokemon, but more Pokemon stuff. But that's a secret between you and me, buddy. Don't worry. Um, like picking your spots is weird. Like during those times against Mega, I remember hitting Palutena down air, and then my brain immediately was like, I could up air and kill him right there. Or sometimes that's like a combo, or like in certain spots you feel like you can get the kill in a weird way. And this is mainly happened with 4 characters so far. Incineroar, Cloud, Palutena, and last time it happened was Diddy against Garnet when he was playing Olimar. And to go too specific against that Olimar situation, um, so I was playing Diddy. Well, I was playing Diddy and he was playing Olimar. It's a bad matchup there. We're just gonna say that now. Oh, but I back aired him twice, or back aired him 3 times. I went to ledge, and then I saw him going up, and then I was like, huh, I could do a monkey flip here and do the jump one. And so then I capitalized on him and had the clip, but then he streamed legs. Sometimes I don't know why. It's like, why my switch overheats, man? Hate it here. Here. But and then I hit him with it. This is funny because I did react to it. Like sometimes you do be reacting, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you can do be reacting, or sometimes you do be pressing buttons. Buttons, and you just know what button to press in that situation. Yeah, this click has only happened like 4 characters that I remember. And they're characters I played a lot. Day is the weird one because that's more recently. And it's not like it's a character that I use often. Like right now I haven't been using that character at all. Probably could do it with Pyro and Metro because that's another character I play. It fits into my 5. And now we're gonna get into someone complaining to Reddy. Why are you playing 4 easy characters, a hard character, and still playing quote unquote a low tier? Oh, I don't care. Cat, my character. Deal with it. Uh, man. I would have to probably plan out how I want to talk about more. Because there's so many topics between just Smash or just me just talking in general. And I think I just want to end it here. Not because I'm tired, but it's more like I've just been talking for over an hour and y'all had to listen to me if you do decide to even watch this. Which is funny because you don't have to watch this. So if you even watch this to the end, you just put it. This is like your little podcast. I'm just talking about good times I had. Yeah, I would have to go and think about it. Think about a subject and just talk randomly off of that. Yeah. Yeah. It's like at this point I don't know what to talk about because there's like so many topics, man. But thank you all for watching. If you do watch this, I noticed that this is unedited, mainly because of the fact I'm just talking, and two, I don't want to hand this to a certain friend of mine called the editor. No one knows who the editor is, but I've just been sitting on this bed talking, and that's for an extra 20 minutes. But I'd like to say thank you for watching. I don't care if you like, comment, or subscribe, but I'm just here, boys. I'm just here. This is just a random, just talking stream without the comment section. And I guess I'll see you all later. See ya. If you want to see more, I'll probably do more. I don't know. Red Talks are random. Videos are random. It's just random. So, see ya.